in just a few moments. Alright, let's get this thing started. How's everyone doing today? I think we have something really special in store for everybody. This is a lolcow that I recently discovered, and I liked her so much that we're going to talk about her tonight. Um, don't worry, I will not be only talking about women. I promise, I'm not a misogynist all the time. But her name is Kelly Lenza. Now, let me tell you some things, some notes I took down, some notable things I took down about Miss Lenza here. Miss Lenza is a, how do I best describe her? Miss Lenza is a 40-year-old something, 40 something year old SJ influencer type person. She's also described herself as a radical body liberationist, and the most interesting thing about her is that she is intentionally trying to be as gross as she can. Now, she is married to her husband, Jerry. She has 2 kids with the poor guy. And she is just chock full of disorders. Self diagnosed, of course. She describes herself as being an infinifet, as being autistic, having PTSD, an eating disorder, and being non binary, though she doesn't really do anything to represent that, I guess you could say. Um, so let me pull up a picture of Miss Lindsay here to give you all kind of a taste of what we're going to be talking about today. There she is. There's our beautiful Miss Lindsay. Now, she's also known as LividLipids, soft body. What does it say? Oh, soft body, tender minded, an ass child, and photopotamus. She is a photographer. That is her profession. And she does all right, I guess. I saw a couple of the pictures that she posted. Let's get you back over here where you belong, on the floor. Anyways, so first thing we're going to look at today is we're going to go over on her website, on the archive of the blog that she ran. So let's see. Let's start with this. Now, you probably can't see that very well on stream, but I'm going to read it out to you. Her mission is to support your confidence in front of the camera, connecting you to yourself and your loved ones, and crafting portraits as a tool for your liberation. So as this radical body liberationist, she is all about, making sure no matter what you look like, even when you're being intentionally ugly like she is, and she has said this herself. I will show you that later. But she doesn't care who you are, how you are, if you're white, if you're not white, if you're any other color under the sun. She's going to be here to protect you. She's going to undermine your individuality and the strength of your own character, because you can't. To her, you can't defend yourself. So she is going to be your savior. Congratulations. So let's pull up one of her interesting posts. Let's see, where did I put it? Now, I will mention, she is nude a lot, so I can't share the farms page with you, as I did previously. But these are pictures that she has either posted on her Instagram or various other places around the internet. So this, I don't want to risk putting this one up. But this is a picture of her Instagram. She is holding up one of her folds. And it says, "Skin thing update. I'm not convinced it was ever yeast, question mark. I think it was just irritated and I made it super mad with the fungal treatment." And looking at her, she appears to have some sort of purplish reddish little rash under her folds. Disgusting. Let's see. Man, I wish I could show these to you. She has a wonderful picture of her hairy gunt sitting in the bathtub with the title "Fartin' in the Tub." Classy, classy, just like I told you she would be. Now, she is happy to document all of this and happy to share her opinions with the world, describing, how difficult it is. And, the things I've read about her, it is truly a wonder that she can manage to get up every single day and face this world and all its hardships and all the discrimination that she faces here. And I think we should all be proud of her for the getting out of bed part. So, here is kind of some of the post shit that she makes about being autistic. I want to start with that. She makes a lot of posts about how her adult onset autism really just makes her want to explode. Here's I'm not showing anything crazy here, but it's so loud in here. Literally would never have come if I knew it would be this loud. Hashtag actually autistic. Quick reminder, guys, she's autistic. And abruptly today, she is close to a meltdown. Yeah, really, some of that self-diagnosis going on here. She does the same thing for her PTSD, as she claims to have. We're going to go over that in a little bit when it comes to eating, because the PTSD comes from food, as it were. So you can imagine. But we're gonna move on and talk about her husband Jerry. Now, I have mixed feelings about Jerry, the man, the myth, the legend. Because first off, he does not look happy to be alive. He doesn't look happy either, but we can blame that on the snake. And this is him just chilling out at his own home. Now, Mr. Jerry has gone on to say that he hates his wife. He truly hates his wife. He hates her for her fatness. He hates her for her terrible attitude. He hates that he had children with her, which is unfortunate, but I haven't seen anything in regards to him treating the children badly in particular. So we're going to hold off on judgment for now. He's a little chubby. He's kind of on the bigger side, and nothing wrong with that. But he also expresses, he's like, man, I wish I could be thinner. I wish my wife was thinner. And she hates that. She hates that he hates being fat, and it's just not as accepting as she thinks he should be about it, and her as well, of course, because everything's about her. So let me just give you a couple of tweets that she put about her own husband instead of just leaving it private. So this is about him being fat, like I mentioned. My husband has always really hated being fat himself and me being fat. He doesn't really believe in body positivity. No, I'm sure he does. When you can't control it, like, having a stump arm or, having some sort of physical disfigurement that you can't help or you received in an accident, something you have no control over. He just hates it that you're fat and that you eat too much and what you eat is garbage. feeling more mad and sad now that husband can't deal with the situation since he feels ashamed of me being fat. Yeah, just a lot of these tweets about just how bad he is of a person because he doesn't want her to be fat. It's really really nice. Um, let's see. She also, let me find it. She posts. I'm not gonna post any. I'm not gonna show any pictures of her kids, because I don't like doing that. But I want to show you. Someone posted, or she posted, what she likes to eat for breakfast. Let me just. I believe it was on this page. Yeah, so basically, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast consists of Eggo waffles, covered with what appears to be honey, Nutella, and bananas. So, truly delicious. This is what she feeds her kids also. Lunch was a big old pile of chicken nuggets, cauliflower, and a small handful of gummy bears. Quite the combination. And dinner was some sort of rice roux kind of dish with asparagus and what appears to be some sort of meats, presumably pork chop. That's not so bad. It's got some vegetables in there. I'm sure she didn't cook them, and she's not going to eat them. But good that she's feeding that to her kids. I'm really happy to see that. Let's see. So another thing to mention is that she has posted that she has a nightly snack before she goes to bed every night with her CPAP machine there, laying next to her child, which I'm sure is very comforting to her young daughter. But let's see. So yeah, she claims to fry up her own just big old heap of chicken nuggies before she goes to sleep at night. She says quite a bit too. A wonderful midnight snack, and yet she's like, man, my husband hates that I'm fat. I want him to be happy, but I should make my nightly nuggies. I'm sure that's not part of the reason why I frequently feel sick and am generally just not having a good time. She will not listen to this. So now I am going to, in regards to that, kind of segueing into how she feels physically and mentally through her blog. And we can go through this one together. I'm not going to read the whole thing because she does a lot, as you can see. But let's start with the top. A case for fatmizimia-based PTSD. Content warning. Disgusting of PTSD, extreme emotions, medical and personal abuse, blah, 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 all related back to fatness. Recently, I've gotten back into therapy and avoiding doctors, but connecting with communities and resources like books. I've been operating without diagnosis for things that affect my life on a daily. One of these things is PTSD. I've approached doctors, therapists in the past about having it. I was told it couldn't have been about being treated badly for being fat. Recently, I let it slip that I felt I have PTSD, and a friend said I couldn't. We had a fight. In the end, they broke up with me. So you can see as she's saying, she is blaming this quote-unquote PTSD on her own bad decisions and being super duper fat. And despite professionals, what do they know, right? Telling her that, you're fat, but that's not going to cause PTSD. But it's going to cause a lot of other problems. Let's see. I took an online screener quiz for PTSD. I was angry with myself for letting them activate my self-doubt. They had said, take some online quizzes for PTSD. Start there. As if I hadn't already taken all the online quizzes I could find over the past year, wondering what the fuck was wrong with me. But I took the screener quiz in. I talked, maybe yelled, on my way through the screener. So just remember, guys, just like how you can, discover what Power Ranger color you are, what kind of cheesecake you would be, what fictional character you would be in Harry Potter, your favorite anime. She figured out that she has PTSD. F's in the chat for poor Miss Kelly. Now, she has frequently said that all the therapists and doctors that she has talked to have told her that no, you are just fat, and this is why you have all these problems that you're currently living with. Your poor mental state, because you don't treat yourself very well, despite how much you think you are accepting of yourself. You are physically ill, and you need your CPAP machine because you're fat, not because of any self-diagnosed situation. Like I said, I'm not going to. Man, I wish I could make this work a little better for me. Doesn't it know that it needs to work for me? I wanted to try to pull up this picture that has their child in it, but I don't want to show the face of the child. So we're not gonna do anything, I think. But basically, just an image posting on her Instagram, and she posts a picture of her child and she with shaved hair. Nothing wrong with that. It's a style. That's a style. Child does not look very happy at all. And the post says, we had some service people coming to our house yesterday, and I caught myself putting away sweets that had been living on the counter, lest they think I am a bad fatty. Old hate habits die hard, but it was helped to completely end it when I want to bust one. What? Old hate habits die hard, but it has helped to completely end it when I want to bust one. What? A nut? So we made pudding-filled rainbow cupcakes while they were there. And there's this massive piece of cake just covered in frosting and sprinkles. She looks so happy to be ready to dig into this with her daughter. Her daughter does not look very happy to be digging in this with her weird SJW mom, who is just, I'm sure, won't cause any issues when she starts going to school, because I don't think she's gone to school quite yet. She doesn't look quite the age. Now, I want to read you another story about how her poor fatness affects her physical ability, and why she is not ashamed of that. So this was on. Sorry, give me one second. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry this is taking so long. I had it just a moment ago, but basically she says that she was putting away dishes and she had to take a break about halfway through because it was just being too exhausting, which come on, man, it's half a load of dishes. How is that? What is wrong with you? No, I missed it. Man, I thought I had this organized. Thought I had this ready, but I guess not. I'm very sorry. Is this it? I think I've found it. No, where did it go? Where did it go? Is this it? Just a post about finding neutral clothing for babies. Let's see, a post about how you shouldn't make fun of her for making fun. You shouldn't make fun of her for being fat. Let's see. Oh man, I guess I can't find it. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, she basically just says, "Hey, I'm tired from doing the dishes. You know, I had to stop halfway through because I gotta stop. I gotta stop." Anyways, let's see. Oh wait, I think I found it. Oh yeah. So another thing about her, to fit in kind of with her SJW way of life, is she has what is commonly referred to as the Trump derangement syndrome. I'm going to read you a post from Facebook that she posted. If you voted for Trump and are still in my life here on Facebook, please go away and unfriend me. It's not just politics. It's not being hateful to tell you that I don't feel safe around you if you feel he was a good choice. I'm afraid for myself and my daughters. Trump getting voted in reminds me of how acceptable misogyny and sexual violence is to so many people out there in the world. I'm afraid for my family and friends that aren't white, but aren't considered average in some major part of their identity. I'm most afraid for the lasting implications in our laws. I'm afraid of and for the hearts of the people who are so afraid of social change they are willing to hurt others by denying them rights and safety. You don't see any hypocrisy here? No? Okay. But yeah, very serious Trump derangement syndrome. Literally afraid for her life because the orange man got in office. And I don't know about you, but in my day-to-day life, I'm fine. Nothing much changed. I got like a new job, but that had nothing to do with the president. So another thing I want to read you and share with you is she got an issue of the Bon Appetit magazine. I guess this is a recipe magazine that you can order online. You know, get a subscription for. She was very excited. I started to read it, and it turned into a full-page diet drug ad. I started to have a panic attack. Mm-hmm. Panic attack, you say? Poor thing. Now, this is what I was saying earlier about I think we should all be proud of her for being able to get up in the morning to live life and deal with everything that's going on. It's amazing. I'm so proud of her. So let's read on a little bit more. I am in recovery for a restrictive eating disorder. I never got diagnosed as a teen because when I sought out help from adults in my life, I was laughed off. How could I have an eating disorder? I was fat. At the time, I was 135 pounds, a size junior's 13. I know because I was obsessively tracking my weight. I was the fat friend because my friends at the time were all size 8s. I mean, yeah, she was I guess a pretty big girl. That to me that doesn't seem like that big. But then again, I'm no expert on teenage girls' weights. I'm happy to say. But let's see. I didn't get help or even acknowledgement of my restrictive eating disorder until I was in my 30s after 2 kids and muddling along being really sick on and off for years. I was sick for years before my diabetes diagnosis, but doctors only ever told me that I wasn't dieting hard enough. Family members, friends, and coworkers, along with doctors, would try to tell me I wasn't dieting hard enough, Right. Let's see. Yeah, sorry. Wait, what? Diet hard enough, read enough, that I must be lying, that I didn't exercise hard enough. A yoga instructor told me I wouldn't have gotten diabetes if I had done more yoga. And with this obsessive, extreme body liberation things that she does, her family members have fully, like during parties, took her to the side and were like, please stop talking about this. We don't want to hear about it anymore. And that they told me fat was being bad, and the doctors, they refuse to treat me for my colds because I'm fat. And then she claims that a doctor once told her that it is better for her to be suicidal sick and trying to be like, sick herself into thinness rather than being fat and non-suicidal. And so, speaking of the topic of game ending, she is an advocate for it. She's made several posts on Instagram about how the if you want to do that to yourself, that you should be allowed to, and that no one it is a violation of your privacy and your rights and your dignity and respect that someone would want to come to save your life. What a wonderful woman. And I feel, again, just so bad for her husband and kids, especially her kids, because once they get to school, they're going to be the ones being made fun of for having the weird mom, the weird, fat, intentionally gross mom. Uh, you know, and I just feel bad for them. And I'm sure she's gonna try to fill their head with all the nonsense about what she's spouting about this ridiculous level of body acceptance. And again, I have no problem. You know, everyone has something of value to add for the most part. And even if you have some sort of like mental, physical disability, I don't think there's anything wrong with that if it's not your choice. But if you choose to be this way and then you act like this, what is wrong with you? In my opinion. That's just my opinion. So I found the Instagram link I found the Instagram post of where she talks about this. I also think most suicide prevention seems to just focus on removing a desperate person's last choice of agency in their life, which seems truly cruel and unethical to me. Nobody seems to recognize that despair and suffering come from so many things that could be addressed by social services or cultural love. I have a suicidal prevention tattoo, but it was a personal choice and reminds me of coping skills. Okay. It why? Why would you say this? Are you just so are you like truly just the way you are because of all your so-called mental disorders? Are you actually like this? Is this a front? Because part of me believes that the it's just a front on how ridiculous this is. I feel like I'm being trolled a little bit. Um, yeah, she's just confusing. She confuses me. And kind of to jump back to, I know I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place with this, like I was last night. I'm sorry. I'll try to be better. I'll try to organize better. I meant to today, but I just got distracted. Excuses, right? But jumping back to their marriage, between her and Jerry, they hate each other. They repeatedly both say that they hate each other, but for whatever reason, they won't leave each other. I don't know if it's for the kids. I saw some people speculating that Jerry is also on the spectrum and doesn't know how to get back out in life to be dating, or maybe they're just people that can't bring themselves to be alone or lonely. I think the best one was being there staying for the kids, but the problem is that is if you truly hate each other this much and loathe each other, you're just going to be putting that on your kids and unintentionally. Um, it's they're just like both teenagers the way they talk to each other. My wife is fat. My wife is ugly. I don't like it. And she's just saying just as awful things back to him, talking about his father-in-law passed, or her father-in-law passed away. And instead of trying to be there for her husband, his dad died. Um, no, not good, because the man was a conservative, deserved to die. He owned a few guns, and she just blasts that all over for social media to see. Great, great stuff, right? Yeah. It's just people like this that no matter what they say or try to do, I just can't respect. It I don't know. I don't know why she does this. Um, and she self admits also that growing up, she was never the prettiest. She was never the first choice, and there's nothing wrong with that. Trust me, I'm not a looker myself. At least I don't think so. But if she's posted pictures of herself before she got to be you know this. Um, this was a picture of her in high school, I believe, and this is a picture a little bit before that. Um, Now, kind of back to the her being disgusting thing. I know I've talked about just that, how she's fat and her mentality is just, the way that it is. Now, she is disgusting. She will share anything on social media that she feels pops into her head at that particular moment. She tells a little bit of a story about how, and if you're squeamish, I'm sorry. She tells a story about how she was using some feminine care products, and she woke up. Here, I'll just read you I'll just read you the tweet because it's a little easier than me just trying to say it as a man who doesn't know. Uh, by the way, her Twitter handle is a bitch ass leftist child. What a queen. But anyways, it says, I'm glad I'm not dead this morning from toxic shock syndrome after realizing that in my sweaty, frantic evening trying to keep it together, I managed to jam 3 tampons in my dry, aching desert murder house last night. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that. I hate you. Why would you share that? I don't understand. I don't understand. But yeah, anyways, this is just someone that I wanted to share. Definitely look into her if you're interested. Her thread isn't one of the longest on the boards, but I recommend it. It's a fun read. It's a fun read. Give me just a few moments, and we're going to talk about someone else. Someone else I also find to be interesting. Put on a little background music. Some game music. Alright, that wonderful cover was made by PPF on YouTube, Grant Kirkhope, Gruntilda's Lair. Highly recommend. Give him a listen. Give him a listen. Give him a listen. Alright, so I've ran into a little bit of difficulty. So what we're going to do instead of talking about another particular person, I thought we could take a look at some bad fursuits that I have lying around. These are all mine, and you will see that I am in all of them. But it is up to you to figure out which one. So we're going to start off pretty tame. So let's see. Let's open it back up to here. So first let's take notice of the eyes. How wonderful they are. And the little blip sticking out. And then this creepy staring into my soul glitter nose kind of reminds me of like a little shiny rock. His nose and the mouth slightly agape as well. I wonder if those, are what's the word I'm looking for? They open and close when you talk. I don't remember. We got some wonderful leakage here. Oh, he be looking kind of thick though. Let's see, what do we got? Ooh, for all you bronies out there looking for love, I think you found it. How much money do you want to put on that having another hole besides the mouth hole? And where you get into it, I guess. I mean, to me, it kind of looks like just a large stuffed thing, but truly wonderful. Just want to scroll through here in case I don't want to run into anything that will make people upset, particularly YouTube. Oh look, he's proud. He's very proud of his fursuit, proud of his heritage. You know what I mean? I'm glad he can creatively represent that through his fursuit. Scrolling down a little bit, a classic fursuit. Let me pull it up. No, there's some stuff I can't put on here. Okay, but here's what I can. I should have been more careful. I might have to cut that. We'll see. Some more wonderful bronies with this guy. Now, why is this one so angry? It looks like it should be happier. I don't know who this is, who this guy is, but I'm gonna presume that he may be like a voice actor or something. He doesn't seem very happy to be there. I mean, look at all that joy on his face. I want to bring to your attention also the head mask. I don't look. I understand these fursuits can be expensive, but come on, man. Ooh, here's a good one. The furry nightwalker of your dreams. The brony nightwalker of your dreams. There's a lot of pony ones, I've noticed. There's a lot of pony fucking things. Yeah, she looks ready to go out on the town. She's she's got a face that says, I don't deal with no bullshit. All right. Let's see, scroll down so we don't see nothing icky, nothing bad. Can't show that one. I can't. Nope, not gonna show that one. I don't feel comfortable. That one has a picture of children in it. Not comfortable with that. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's some breast lovers will enjoy. Very happy to see you. Very, very happy to see you. Definitely, got some big horns you got there. I wonder what it's supposed to be, like a dragon or something. I don't get these fursuit guys, you know. So I hope you're not afraid of the uncanny valley. I mean, like it's like technically not bad, but those eyes, man. It feels like I shouldn't be allowed to look at it. Ugh. So I don't know if this one's actually a furry thing. It looks like it's just one of those fucking Halloween squirrel masks you get. Might I also mention the another conservative furry holding his gun? I don't know what gun that is, but he seems very proud and very threatening of it. It feels like he's gonna get me. Let's switch back over. What are those? Oh shit! Like I love, I love, I love the plasticky garment suit thing, and then just the regular ass tennis shoes. It really immerses me in his fursuit. You know, it feels like an alligator really did come up from the slimy sludge swamps of wherever this suit was pulled from, and you know, he just stepped right into some sneakers and, you know, went along, and that's his character. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, this is great. And that's the thing with the fursuits is they run such a big gambit of what they could be in terms of quality. Ooh, we got another not fetish one. It's definitely not a fetish, guys. It's just I presume this is for a furry that, you know, regularly works out. You know, he's be drinking that protein. You know, he's never skipping leg day either. Again, looking a little thick though. You know, I'm no furry, but you know, I'm not a little thickness. So this one, sorry for the constant back and forth. I don't want to accidentally reveal anything in this thread, and maybe yeah, this is just lazy content of me just looking at this bad fursuit thread on Kiwi Farms, but there are some gems in here. You know, when I see this gentleman right here, makes me think of Murray from Sly Cooper if he was a bat, and and it had the severe case of the Downs. Too many chromosomes. Too many chromosomes. The elderly Flareon with the ridiculously long legs. Like, here, my critique is I think the fursuit would have been better is if you put on a couple knee pads and some elbow pads and you shorten the legs here, and then that way you could at least be close to the ground. I can't imagine a Flareon with such advanced age gets around very easily with a body that doesn't bend like that, you know. So, as my critique, otherwise, 8 out of 10. Ooh, we have a video. Oh, remember the Applejack one we just looked at? Here we have a video of the movement test. I'm excited. Look at her go! Look at her go! How does he see out of that? How does he see? I know it's a he. I know it's a he without even looking. How did they get in? Is that a zipper on the back there? Is what I'm trying to figure out. And this is what I was talking about earlier. With, it's a pretty stubby-legged thing. Is probably on his hands and knees, really committing. Unlike that Flareon there. Oh, how you gonna get up? How you gonna get up now? Oh, we turtling it? Yeah, look at her go, man. Look at her go. Maybe one day I'll have a structured stream. It's not today. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm a fucking idiot. I never switched it to the live, did I? I look over. Oh. Well, pretend everything I just said. I'm saying it right now, and I'm being even more funny and even more clever with my commentary over what we're seeing right now. But otherwise, we're just going to move on, pretend it didn't happen. Just remember, guys, I'm very funny, very clever, not stupid. I'm not stupid. Turtle. Wait, am I stupid? Fuck, did I turn it on? Did I turn the live on? Hold on. I'm gonna check my screen, because now I'm doubting myself. Now I'm doubting myself that I was or wasn't stupid. Someone please let me know. Shut up. I don't even like that guy. I don't like this guy's streams. They're not very good. No, yeah, no, okay, I didn't. I am just actually dumb. Okay. I remember seeing one in this thread that is a classic. I believe it is the what's it called? Oh, look, another not fetish fursuit. But it is the look at the carpet fursuit, where this gentleman has taken various bits of like old and dirty carpet and has turned it into his fursuit. If I can find that, let me Google that really quick. Carpet fursuit. Oh yeah, here it is. Horrors beyond my comprehension. Here we come. Yes, I would like to view this community. Oh, sorry, I'm not correct. It is made out of old plush toys. Look at it. Witness it. Let's see if we can't identify some of these potential toys. So, I think obviously some sort of rabbit. Looks to be on the leg some sort of cheetah, some sort of big cat. The pink. Look at the pink bee. Huh. I'm thinking maybe some sort of just like generic monster character, because these colors aren't natural colors, obviously. So I'm thinking probably some sort of like shaded rabbit once again with the rabbit, in the big old heart shape, which I appreciate, showing us his love, showing us that he loves us all. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he would love to do things to us. Anyways, back to the not fetish fursuit. Give him a hug. I'd give him a hug. I mean, look at that big old belly. Giving that big old belly a rub. Now, do you think it's a big fat guy under there, or do you think that's just a suit? I think it's probably a combination, and I bet it's an older gentleman. What are they called? Gray muzzles, old furries. Any furry over the age of 30 is considered a gray muzzle, because furry. Ooh, nightmare fuel, everybody. said a bird. 5 hours a word about a bird. Truly the thing I'll be seeing my nightmares tonight, and now you will too. So you're welcome. Oh, everybody remember the movie Lilo and Stitch? I like that movie. I think it holds up pretty well. Uh, so someone made a Stitch. It is very beautiful. It is very lovely. It is very true to the character, I would call it. Because, you know, Stitch has those antennae. Yep, they certainly are there. He's got teeth, too. Looks like he's just stuck peeled potatoes in its mouth. Clean your fucking fursuit too, dude, before you go to your convention. But it's not like you showered under there. They're probably very, very smelly. Cool cat scares the kids. What is this? Can I show it? Is this our cool cat? Mr. Savage's cat? Okay, don't fucking load. Cool cat loves the kids. Maybe I'll talk about Mr. Savage and Cool Cat at some point. I think they're interesting. All right, now this is a gentleman that I know that I want to introduce you guys to. His name is Real Bunny, RaelBunni, and I'm gonna present to you his fursuit. Now I don't know if this counts as a fursuit actually, but it's definitely furry. Well, he's got one. We'll say. Again, this is one of those things that's not a fetish. Not all furries are fetishists, so just remember that. Am I overusing the joke yet of saying one thing and it actually being the other? Like Brickleberry, Life PD, and that other fucking show that they made somehow. Anyways, yeah, so we got, Sexy Nurse. A 60-year-old man. I would love to see it. See, we got that and that. But let's not forget his bird. So I guess this would be his fursuit. This very shiny, rubbery, latex, whatever birdo fursuit. Now, do you think this is his fursuit? Or like his fursona? Or do you think the bunny one is? Or can you have multiple fursonas? I actually don't know. Someone definitely let me know if you can. This stream is not as good as the last one. And I can admit that. Oh, can't show that one. Big old gator mammaries. And this one. I don't know. I don't know what this one is supposed to be. Well, I know one of them is going to be a rabbit. I'm not sure what that pink thing is. The first thing it makes me think of is it some sort of kappa? Like, you know, the Japanese monster that drowns people, but you give it a pickle or a cucumber and it's like your friend or something, really likes to wrestle. Is that what this is supposed to be? I think that's what this is supposed to be, but I'm not 100% sure. So anyone does know, or if this is a particular character, someone please tell me. Please leave in the comments what this could be. Oh, here's one. I love these quad suits. I think they're just the bee's knees. They're this fuzzy dragon. Look, they already made dinosaurs have feathers instead of being big lizards. I don't like that. That's pretty lame. But don't furry up your dragons. Dragons are not furry. They're scaly. So you better fucking watch it. You are thin ice. Thin ice furry fandom. Alright guys, today we're going to tune in to just another episode of the regular show. We're tuning in a little late given the state of Mordecai and Rigby. You know the regular show, how it goes. Starts out normal. Wash the dishes. Yeah. Then we'll become hyper realistic through a portal and to a dimension of whatever this is, to the real life. If this one I'm about to show you is a fetish, this person needs to be hit by a car, I think, given the implications of what it could be. That looks like roadkill. Is this the roadkill? Let's see if we can't zoom in a little bit more, maybe to get an identification of what this is supposed to be. So this tag says werewolf fursona, Moonshadow Luna 49. It looks like roadkill, like a roadkill fursona. Or maybe the werewolf got hit by a car, because that's the vibes I'm getting from this. I'm looking at one off screen. I don't know if I can show it to you. I'm trying to identify kind of what is in the picture. You know what? I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna play it safe. Furry shark do 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 do. Furry shark do 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 do. Furry shark do 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 do. Furry shark. Where is that a fin at? Is this it right here? Where is that a fin at? See, I have nothing against their furry fandom in particular. It's just the people that are in it that I don't like. But we all know that. We all know that. Oh, let's see what we got here. So we have this lady being that. Yeah. And then let's see. Ooh, with his pillow. Ooh, that's from iFunny. Fucking crop out your fucking your fucking watermark. Anyway, big beautiful body pillow. Oh, good little baby. We're the little furry baby. How are you supposed to? My first question is: how are you supposed to use? Like, is the diaper just for aesthetic? Please, because like you don't want to piss in your fursuit, do you? Because imagine that's just like over the suit, right? I don't know. There's some stuff in this next one. We're not gonna show that one. But to give you a quick description, it appears to be some sort of orange platypus surrounded by, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 impressive size dildos and butt plugs. Squished snoot. And see, those are the best ones, when the snoots are a little squished. Snoots are a little squished, making them look like fucking an aardvark. Oh, dab it up. Dab it up, my guy. Alright, what time is it? I've been going for a little over an hour now. Probably going to be finishing up here pretty soon. I have no words. To me, this one looks like it's maybe just like on a cruise or something. Well, no, there's a car. There's a car in the background. But it looks like maybe this is like some poor employee with like a mascot head. So I don't know if I would count this one as a fursuit. Furb suit. That is all. That is a blue-ringed octopus with an elephant head. Again, I don't know if that's a fursuit. It kind of feels like it's just a troll post. I cannot confirm. It's very close to NSFW. but I thank you for none. I thank you for the loincloth. Also, how you get around in a head that big? You can't walk through the door like that. Oh, I thought he was doing something. Why all the multicolors? It's way too much. Not a fetish. Not a fetish. Oh my god. It appears that our octopus elephant friend is in fact not a troll. He was out there doing his thing. Look at that, having a grand old time. Wait, which one's the... I mean, the head is there, and it's at a fursuit convention, obviously. Is this assault? And there's his head poking out of it. Is he trying to bite the back of this person's head with his real teeth? And then we have... Is this the same one from earlier? The can I get a hug guy? Is he Santa fur? Ruff, ruff, instead of saying ho ho ho, he's a ruff ruff ruff. Oh, now this we have an absolute classic. Classic. If you haven't seen this, you've been missing out. And I'm glad I can be the one to present this to you. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see. Well, I'm not seeing anything more particularly going too crazy here. So I think we're gonna go ahead and end it for the night. I appreciate anybody and everybody that's been watching. I'm sorry as I came to the end of the stream, I'm aware that it kind of just went off the rails. I got distracted with fursuits, the cow herself. Maybe, I could have prepared a little better. I'll admit that, and I'm sorry. Maybe, these first streams, I'm not going to make too many excuses for myself, but I'm still figuring it out. I'm still, still just trying to get where I want to be with it, and I'll figure it out eventually. I hope I can, I hope I can though. But for now, I'm just doing my best, and I just want to provide a fun time. Yeah. So if you guys wouldn't mind just liking the stream when it gets posted as the video, commenting, I would really appreciate some criticisms. I know you probably have plenty. If you have any particular people you want me to do a better job of looking up and talking about, I'm always open to suggestions. Also, an announcement is I think I have figured out the times and days that I want to stream. As of right now, the plan is for Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and now I think I'm going to break it down. Is Tuesdays and Thursdays, I want to talk about something, a particular subject, and then Fridays, I think I want to do something a little more relaxed, a little more, maybe like play a game or something like that, or maybe just like watch something together, some sort of long form, and do some sort of a reaction. If you want to see that, let me know. If you don't want to see that, let me know. I would appreciate any suggestions, any comments, any criticisms. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow.